Hello and Jai Swaminarayan to all. As we all know that for standard 11 science in physics part 1 we have completed our chapter 3 motion in straight line. Today we are going to solve some questions from the exercise of this chapter 3. So let's start. The first question that we are going to solve is question 3.3, which is a woman starts from her home at 9 a.m. and walks with a speed of 5 km per hour on a straight road up to her office, which is 2.5 km away. Stays at the office up to 5 p.m. and return home by an auto with speed of 25 km per hour. Means a woman in the morning starts from her home to her office at the speed of 5 km per hour, and the distance from her home to office is 2.5 km, and she stays at her office up till 5 p.m. and then she returns her home by an auto, and the speed of that auto is 25 km per hour while returning to home. Choose suitable scale and plot the xt graph of her motion. Means we have to choose suitable scales and plot an xt graph of the motion of that woman. So let's look at our solution. The speed of the woman is 5 km per hour, which is already mentioned in the question, and the distance between her office and her home is 2.5 km. The time taken is equals to distance by speed, which is equals to 2.5 divided by 5, which is equals to 0.5 hour, or we can say 30 minutes. So time taken by her to reach office is 30 minutes when she starts from her home at 9 a.m. And it is given that she covers the same distance in evening by an auto, and the speed of that auto is 25 km per hour. Then the time taken by traveling in auto is time taken equals to distance by speed, which is equals to 2.5 divided by 25, which is equals to 1 by 10, which is equals to 0.1 hour, or say 6 minutes. So when she travels from auto, she require only 6 minutes to reach her home. Then the suitable xt graph of the motion of the woman is shown in this figure. According to it, it is mentioned that from 9 a.m. she starts walking, and the speed of her while walking is 5 km per hour, and she walks up to 2.5 km and stays at her office up to 5 p.m. So when she starts walking in morning, she'll require 30 minutes to reach her office. So here it is shown the graph, and in evening when she travel by auto, she'll require only 6 minutes. It is also plotted here at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. She'll reach at her home in just 6 minutes. So this is the graph that we have plot of the motion of that woman. So this is the solution of our question 3.3. Now we will move to our next question. The next question that we are going to solve is question 3.8, which is on a 2-lane road, a car A is traveling with a speed of 36 km per hour, and two cars B and C approach car A in opposite direction with a speed of 54 km per hour each. Means the speed of the car B and C each is 54 km per hour. At a certain instant, when the distance AB is equals to AC, means when distance AB will be equal to AC, both being 1 km, B decides to overtake A before C does. What minimum acceleration of a car B is required to avoid an accident? So we have to find the minimum acceleration of car B, which will be required to avoid accident. So let's look at our solution. The velocity of car A, say VA, is equals to 36 km per hour, which is equals to 10 meter per second. And velocity of car B is 54 km per hour, which is equals to 15 meter per second. And same for car C is also 54 km per hour, which is equals to 15 meter per second. So velocity of car A is 10 meter per second, velocity of car B is 15 meter per second, and velocity of car C is also 15 meter per second. The relative velocity of car B with respect to car A, VBA is equals to VB minus VA, which is 15 minus 10, which is 5 meter per second. So relative velocity of car B with respect to car A is 5 meter per second, and the relative velocity of car C with respect to car A, VCA, is equals to VC minus VA, which is equals to 15 plus 10, which is equals to 25 meter per second. means the relative velocity of car C is equals to 15 plus 10, 25 meter per second. Now, at a certain instance, both cars B and C are at same distance from car A. That is, S is equals to 1 kilometer, which is equals to 1000 meter. Means when both the cars at a certain instance are at same distance from car A, which is 1000 meter, and the time taken T by car C to cover 1000 meter is 1000 by 25 is equals to 40 seconds. Means the car C will cover 1000 meter in just 40 seconds, and hence to avoid the accident, car B must cover same distance in a maximum of 40 seconds. So, in order to avoid the accident, the car B must have to cover the same distance, means 1000 meter, in a maximum of 40 seconds. From second equation or second law of motion, we have the equation S is equals to ut plus 1 by 2 at square. Means from second law of motion, minimum acceleration A produced by car B can be obtained by this formula, as S is equals by, or by this equation, S is equals to u into t plus 1 by 2 at square, which will given as, or by substituting the value in this equation, will has 1000 is equals to 5 multiply 40 plus 1 by 2 into a into 40 square. We have to find the acceleration, so 1 by 2 into a into 40 square, and we have a is equals to 1600 divided by 1600, which is equals to 1 meter per second square. So the value of our acceleration for car B required to avoid an accident is 1 meter per second square. So this is the solution of our question 3.8. Now we will move to our next question. The next question that we are going to solve is question 2.23, which is a three-wheeler starts from rest, accelerates uniformly with 1 meter per second square on a straight road for 10 seconds and then moves with uniform velocity. Plot the distance covered by vehicle during the nth second. Here n is 1, 2, 3 up to n. We have to find or plot, we have to plot the distance covered by vehicle during nth second versus n. What do you expect this plot to be during accelerated motion, a straight line or a parabola? Means it is asking that what do you expect this plot to be according to the, during accelerated motion, a straight line or a parabola. So let's look at our solution. The straight line, for straight line, the answer is straight line. We are expecting straight line. The distance covered by the body in nth second is given by the relation d is equals to u plus a by 2 into 2n minus 1, which will be our equation first. When u is equals to initial velocity, a is equals to acceleration, and n is equals to time is equals to 1 to 3, means in the equation the u is initial velocity, a is our acceleration, and n is the time. N is equals to time, which is 1, 2, 3 up to n. It can be any value between 1 to n. In the given case, u is equals to 0 and a is equals to 1 meter per second square. And so we'll have dn is equals to 1 by 2 into 2n minus 1, means the value of acceleration is 1. We substitute as 1, and the value of u is 0, means it is not required. So dn is equals to 1 by 2, means 0 is not a value required. So dn is equals to 1 by 2 into 2n minus 1, which will be our equation 2. Now this relation shows that d is proportional to n, which will be our equation 3. Now substituting the different values of n in equation 3, we get the following table. Means we take the value of n from 1 to 10 and substitute all this value in the equation 3, which is d of n is proportional to n. Will get the value of d as for n value 1 will have d value 0.5, for n value 2 will have the d value 1.5, and so on up till 10. For value of n as 10 will have the dn value as 9.5. So this is the table in which we have substituted different value of n in equation 3. Now the plot between n and dn will be a straight line as shown. I in the starting of the solution told you that the expected plot will be straight line, and now we'll know that how the expected plot is straight line, because the values of this table, we draw a graph using the value of this table, plot n and dn with a straight line as shown in this figure. And since given three-wheeler acquires uniform velocity after 10 seconds, the line will be parallel to the time axis after n is equals to 10 seconds. Means by using this table, we have plotted this graph which will be a straight line, and as the three-wheeler acquires uniform velocity after 10 seconds, the line will be parallel to the time axis after n is equal to 10 seconds. So this is the graph that we have plotted. This is the answer for the question 3.23. So these are the few questions that I tried to solve from the exercise. The rest of the exercise you have to solve by yourself, and if you have any query then you can ask me. Thank you.